Ever feel like you're too old and it's just too late for you to start that business, write your book, make your art, travel the world, or in some big way change your life? If so, you are not alone. In fact, one study of over 5,000 women across 14 countries and 6 continents showed that 50% of women have totally given up on their dreams and feel deeply dissatisfied with their lives. That is sad. Now, another study found that over 75% of folks here in the US actively regret not following their dreams. Again, sad, 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 and totally unnecessary. But here's the thing. If you're watching this video right now, and you are, you know what that tells me? It tells me it is not too late for you. You gotta stop it with that stinking thinking. I don't care where you are. I don't care what your age is, because if you're still breathing, you got time. Don't believe me? I want you to keep watching, because in this video, we're gonna talk about 9 super inspiring women who prove it is never too late to follow your dreams. Faye Waddleton spent the first 40 years of her career in nonprofits. In fact, she was actually the first Black woman to run Planned Parenthood. But then, Faye did something nobody saw coming. At 73, she co-founded her first company, and not just any company, a quantum computing company. So you might wonder, well, how the heck did a nonprofit professional in her 70s decide to start a hardcore tech company despite knowing next to nothing about quantum computers? Here's what she said in a Forbes interview. Quantum computing could turbocharge research into drug therapies, find solutions for combating climate change, and advance the science of food production, mineral exploration, and manufacturing methodologies. How do we use it for public good and to make the world a better place for more people? Did you catch that? Faye knows that changing your life at any age, it ain't about having the right answers, it's about asking the right questions. And clearly, Faye believes what I believe, which is everything is figure-outable. I say, go, Faye, go. In the world of modeling, people get scouted in their teens, right? And by the time they're usually in their 30s, they're kind of winding down. But Helen Van Winkle, better known as Baddie Winkle, started her modeling career, get this, at 85. Baddie grew up on a farm and worked for almost 30 years in a factory. But one day, her great-granddaughter posted a pic of her on Instagram in cut-off jean shorts. Now, check it out. She's got over 3 million followers. There are so many things to love about her. You know, Baddie's posts are often super playful. Sometimes they're even shocking images, and they're designed to really encourage all of us to love ourselves, to love our bodies and our aliveness throughout the entire course of our existence. You know, I almost fell over when I saw her tagline that says, "Stealing Yo Man since 1928. To me, that highlights one of the biggest success secrets ever, which is keeping your sense of humor and not taking yourself, or anything else for that matter, too damn seriously. Jean Stawicki proves that it's never too late to do really big or really hard things. So check this one out. Once upon a time, Jean was a 2-pack-a-day smoker until she decided to give that ish up and conquer the world instead. So in her 50s, she ran a marathon on each of the world's 7 continents. And just to put that into perspective, that's 7 damn marathons in just 141 days. And then by 57, she reached the summit of Mount Everest, the world's tallest mountain, which put her in the Guinness Book of World Records. Not too shabby for a midlife turnaround, right? Dr. Edith Eger was just 16 years old when she and her family were sent to Auschwitz, where her parents were tragically killed in the gas chambers. So after surviving the death camp, Edith had to start over. She reinvented herself and became a world-renowned psychologist. She also happens to be one of my favorite Marie TV guests of all time. Then get this. At 90, she started writing her very first book and published it 2 years later at 92. It's called The Gift, 12 Lessons to Save Your Life, a book that I truly believe should be required reading for all human beings. Bottom line is this, if Edith can start writing and publishing in her 90s, whatever it is that you want to create now, you can do it. Speaking of getting started later in life, how about Miss Anna Robertson Moses? Better known as Grandma Moses, one of the biggest names in American folk art. And she didn't even start painting until she was in her late 70s. For most of her adult life, Anna was in charge of a really busy house. So she was cooking, she was cleaning, she was caring for her husband and her 5 kids. And on the side, as a little hobby, she did embroidery work and made these beautiful, colorful quilts. But then, when Anna turned 77 years old, pain from arthritis in her hand stopped her from holding a needle. And that's when her friends nudged her to try painting instead, which is why it's so damn important to have good people around you. And that's when everything really took off for Anna. Within a few years, she began having shows and the public fell in love with her and her art. She produced about 1,500 pieces, sold a whole bunch of them, and continued to paint until she died at 101 years young. Little pop quiz. Do you think healthy, strong bodies only belong to young people? Not if you're Ernestine Shepherd. At 88, she is the world's oldest female competitive bodybuilder. And get this, she didn't even start working out until she was 56. So Ernie and her sister went clothes shopping one day, and the clothes didn't fit right. And so they decided right then and there they were gonna get in shape. Ernie started out with aerobics, and then she tried weight training, which led her to totally reinvent herself and not only change her life, but inspire millions of others to do the same. Some research suggests that 81% of people feel that they have a book in them and they should write it. But guess what? Most people never get that book done, in part because they feel like they're too old and it's too late. That's why you gotta remember Laura Ingalls Wilder, the author of the beloved book series, Little House on the Prairie. A little side note, personally, I was a very big fan of the 70s show version of that, but whatever, the point is this. Even if you already know about Little House books, what you probably don't know is that Wilder started her career as a novelist in her mid-60s. That's right. In fact, she published the first book at 65 and then published 7 more after that. Oh, wait. Do I hear that you just don't want to write your own books, but you also maybe want to start a whole publishing conglomerate? Hold, please. Enter Louise Hay, who many consider to be one of the founders of the modern-day self-help movement. So at 50, she published her very first book, Heal Your Body. That was in 1976, long before mainstream media began to talk about the mind-body connection. But here's where this gets interesting. She launched her publishing company, Hay House, at age 62, proving once again it is never too late to bring big, bold dreams to life. Finally, one of the most delightful and inspiring reminders that age is just a number is Miss Greta Pontarelli, who started her work as an aerial artist and pole dancer at 59. Now, at 73, she is still stunning and still going strong. Check this out. Now look, we just scratched the tip of the iceberg in this video. There are thousands, if not millions, of brilliant souls who start big, bold new things at every single stage in life. And of course, it's always scary to start something new. I don't care how old you are. But do not let that destructive, totally BS lie in your head that, oh, I'm too old or it's too late. Don't let that bullshit hold you back. Now, if starting or growing a business is a dream of yours and you want my help, you need to get those buns in B School right now. At this point, we've helped over 80,000 people grow successful businesses, and I know we can help you too. So you can just go to joinbschool.com to learn more. And if you want me to help you live your dream life, including your dream business or career, you should check out Dream Club. It's this incredible coaching and community experience where I get to work intimately with you on building the mindset, the habits, the consistency that you need to literally bring any dream to life. You can learn more at marieforleo.com/dreamclub. You know, when it comes to thinking you're too old or it's too late for you, one of my favorite responses is something I learned from Julia Cameron, the author of The Artist's Way. If the idea of starting something new at your age triggers this instant defensive hostility like, but do you know how old I'm gonna be by the time I really learn how to play the piano or act or write or paint or speak or dance? Yes, the same age you'll be if you don't. So let's stop all the screwing around, all right? Let's stop wasting even more time and get that ass moving now. Thank you so very much for watching this episode, and new episodes drop every Tuesday here on Marie TV, so hit that subscribe button. And until next time, stay on your game. And yes, keep going for your big dreams, because guess what? The world really does need that very special gift that only you have.